go ahead and get that invite out right away.
I've got a new controller. Anyway, welcome everyone here to the Fired Up Truck Series at Kentucky. We're a little bit late into the race here. Still stage 1, just got started. I believe on lap 3 at the moment.
3 or 4.
Got the... But Will is currently leading the race with the 18 of Turf Tech right there in second place. AJ following in third, followed by the 4 of Kevin. Fifth place is the 4 of Clayton. Then you have the 02 of CMS, the 51 of Demon, then the 26 of Keith, who fell back after the start of the race, and Nitro way back there, just now coming up for turn 2, in the number 2.
Gotta say, I'm impressed seeing Will get out to an early lead like this. I expected these guys to be more tightly grouped together, but Will's got a solid truck on the short runs here. And as soon as I say that, he's starting to get just a little bit of pressure from behind with the 3 of KJ. Will doing a really nice job of wrapping that bottom. KJ, big run on the outside. KJ gonna go low. Will gonna let him by the looks of it. Try and tuck in behind. A lot of guys running really wide in 1 and 2.
KJ able to lead the lap. Will be coming down the pit road this time by 26 already pit here. He's just pulling into his box now. Looks like the 20 is also diving onto pit road.
Yep, Will's pitting. KJ's pitting. That's going to give the lead to Clayton.
He should be able to stay out. I believe he'll run because they're only short by lap.
Yeah, if there's anybody that knows how to save fuel, it's the D4C guys. But it seems like that Toyota camp knows what they're doing when it comes to getting really good fuel mileage out of their vehicles in pretty much every series.
Yep.
So
Speaking of the D4C, battle for third between the 18 and the 51. Turf's going to let Demon by.
Demon got a really good run on the outside, and I think Turf just said, "You go ahead and take it. I don't want to hold you up."
I think part of that too is also Turf knowing the outcome right now of the standings, where the 20 of Will and the 51 of Demon are tied for the points lead right now.
Very true. It's all about getting them stage points. Every point is going to matter in this championship battle. And just as we saw last season, the championship ended up coming down to, what, 1 point?
Yep. 1 point, either Jardy needed the win, which fortunately I was able to fuel save and steal the win, as we see the 51 of Demon battling second place now.
Demon's got a strong truck by the looks of it. He's able to just wrap that bottom, gets around the 40, takes over that second spot.
Yeah, he's good out front there as well.
Gotta say, Clayton's looking really strong out front right now. But you know Demon's going to be hungry and wanting to go get him.
Other broadcaster, Hazard. Welcome, buddy.
I gotta say, it feels good to be back up here. I missed this.
Yep. Matt, you're gonna have to take call-outs for a minute because I backed out to give them some invites.
Okay, that can be arranged. Oh, I've noticed. Don't worry. I've been keeping up with the racing. I've been watching every week, and eventually, once I talked to a couple people, I was able to get my way back up here in the broadcast booth for a couple races to close out the season.
As we're getting, send me a couple more. Oh, we're already past all that. We're already racing, buddy.
Looks like Demon's on pit road.
Clayton's still out there.
Clayton is still up. Oh, Clayton's coming. Nope. I thought Clayton was coming this time. He very well could be. Now that Demon is pitted, he's got a big cushion behind him. I would not be surprised if he thinks about really starting to back it down and start saving to try and get to the end of the stage.
Yeah, I believe right now the battle for second is between Turf and Kevin. I think that 51 has a bigger problem here.
I think you're right. It might be a mechanical issue on that Toyota.
Well, that's really going to hurt him here in the championship hopes.
Yeah, when you get down to the crunch time like this with only a couple races to go, any DNF like this is really going to hurt.
Yep, as the 4 of Clayton for D4C will win stage 1 here at Kentucky.
Looks like Kevin ran out of fuel. He's coasting to the line. And I want to say... Nitro was... It was Nitro, then Keith, then Kevin. I want to say that was second, third, fourth. No, I take that back. Turf was second. Alright, so now that we finally got...
Okay, well... Hazard, can you jump in the Discord?
Alright, here we go, boys. Starting stage 2.
Full difficulties right now.
It's going to be Clayton and Turf on the front row. Here we go.
Nitro and Turf.
Okay. As Clayton gets out to the early lead, Turf going to fall in line in second. Kevin trying to get around Nitro. A little bit of contact there, fighting for third. Kevin's going to take that spot. Here comes KJ trying to get the spot. KJ trying to get fourth from Nitro. He's got that inside line, got the draft, and he's going to clear Nitro for fourth. KJ's got a strong truck here. He's going to try and take third from Kevin. Side by side down the back stretch. A little bit of a side draft going into 3. He's going to take that with ease.
Those.
That was a very nice pass by KJ. Now he sets his sights on the two D4C trucks in front of him.
Yep, and here comes Nitro underneath for 4th position now.
Perfect.
No pitting this stage, so whoever.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing with only being a lap short in that first stage. Second stage is usually a little bit shorter, so they can pretty much go all out. They can pretty much go all out this stage. I did catch it. One thing I do know from past experience from racing with him is KJ is a really, really strong short run driver.
Ooh, contact.
A little bit of contact farther back. Nitro, hang on to it. Looked like Nitro and I think Will got into it a little bit. Here comes Keith on the bottom. KJ going to take over that second place from Turf. Clears him. Now he sets his sights on Clayton.
Can Clayton hold on? Do the DP trucks have something to hold with these AMR guys?
That's what we're getting ready to find out, because we know D4C has the fuel mileage, but this stage is not going to be about fuel mileage. It's going to be about raw speed. And we know that the AMR team has raw speed. KJ's proving that right now. Keith's trying to work his way back up through there as well. That was a good battle.
Yeah, really
for the most part, they kept it pretty clean too, which I like to see.
But I'll tell you what, I'm impressed with AMR tonight. You know, currently sitting 2nd, and then 3rd through 6th. As KJ peeking underneath, not going to quite be there.
I think
he's a truck length in between those two now.
I think he's just biding his time right now. Oh, there he goes. Clayton washed up a little bit. KJ going to take advantage of it. Side by side off turn 2.
Yep, almost cleared. Not
quite cleared. Clayton going to fight back on the outside. I don't think it's going to matter. KJ dives it deep into the corner. He's going to clear him. KJ Racing.
Contact right back to the back bumper to the 3 from the 4.
I'm not one bit surprised, because we know how big of a hole these trucks punch in the air. So he just tucked in right behind him as soon as he got cleared and was able to drive right back up to his rear bumper. But now the 3 is going to start to stretch his legs a little bit, or try to at least.
Got a little overdriving. Clayton a little loose off exit. Keeps the gap about a truck length, maybe.
I gotta say, this is going to be a really fun battle. It's going to be AMR versus D4C, as we have KJ 1st, Clayton 2nd, Turf 3rd, Will 4th, Keith right on his bumper in 5th. If Will and Keith can perhaps get hooked up and start pushing down the straightaways, they might be able to get to these top 3 and really make it a battle.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Ooh, Turf running way low off the corner. I think it hurt him more than anything. Here comes Will looking to the inside.
Running a little bit higher.
I will say Clayton is not letting KJ get away.
No, definitely almost side.
Ooh, really tight between Will and Turf. Turf trying to diamond it off the corner, trying to run down the banking and get some momentum. He's trying to fight on that outside, and he's doing a really good job holding that outside. And you know, Keith's just sitting back there saying, you guys hurry up and sort this out. I want to play through. Now Will's going to get clear. And Keith's going to get clear as well. AMR up to 3rd and 4th now. Let's see if they can run down the D4C truck. We'll see if they can run down the D4C truck in 2nd. Getting ready to
I don't
find out.
still
I think Clayton might
the
have
back of
something
that
for him.
food truck.
I think Clayton might have something for him, honestly. They're both kind of running that same line through the corner, which is allowing Clayton to stay in the draft. Get a good run down the straightaway.
Oh yeah, closed up pretty nicely right there.
See, I will say KJ is holding a very nice wheel through 3 and 4. He's able to wrap that bottom all the way around the corner, and he's able to pull away a little bit from Clayton. One and 2, they're pretty even, but I think as long as KJ keeps running like he does in 3 and 4, he just keeps wrapping that bottom, I think he's going to hang on. As we might have a battle for 5th here. CMS about to catch turf.
Nope, it's an AMR truck.
Yep. We have 4 AMR trucks in the top 6. KJ still holding the steady wheel. Clayton's got to run down the backstretch. He's going to look high. Going to try and get that arc. Big run off the corner. Not quite going to be enough. Looks like KJ's going to hold on.
And I believe Will just able to hold on the third from Keith. He was right there.
All right, boys. 2 stages down, 1 to go.
Oh, Keith was a lap down.
Oh, Keith was a lap down?
Yeah, because I think the pit stops.
Oh, that's right. Good call.
Yep.
Yeah, the racing's actually been really good, really clean for the most part so far. Let's see if they can keep it up for this final stage. I think they can. And we can go how far on a tank?
I want to say about 13, 14.
So it's going to be pretty close on making it on 2 stops.
I could be wrong. Yeah.
I might ask for a check on that.
We go back green. 16.
Oh, so they're good to go on 2 stops. As we are back racing, Clayton back out to the lead. Goose!
Thought I'd go ahead and watch a bit. Yeah, definitely. Thank you for tuning in, buddy. I've been doing well. I don't want to speak here tonight, but yeah, I've been doing good.
I wish your headset was doing as good as you.
Yeah, I do.
Here comes KJ. And look to the inside of Will for second spot. Will's going to let him have it. Going to get that big run off the corner. Cleared him. Will going to get in line and push him, see if they can go catch that 4. Ooh, Will might have tapped the wall a little bit on entry to 1. Turf is all over his bumper now. He's really, really strong on the short runs. I gotta say, the one to watch out for, I think, is going to be Keith, because he's back on the lead lap now, and he is going to be hungry. As here he comes, looking for 4th under turf. Here we go. Keith and Will hooked up once again. Third and fourth. Let's see if they can go run them front two down. Meanwhile, battle for the lead. About to heat up a little bit. KJ is there. He's about 2 truck lengths back. Big run into turn 1. Clayton going to pull him just a little bit on exit, about a truck length and a half, going into turn 3. KJ gets it pointed down to the bottom. Going to get a good run off the corner here. He's going to close right up, about a truck length back. Clayton shortcutting it just a little bit, trying to keep whatever advantage he can. KJ with a big run through the middle of 1 and 2, going to get right to his bumper. Clayton going to pull him just a little bit on exit. They're going to fire back off into 3. Ooh, Keith's running a little bit. Whoa! Nitro into the wall. That looked like a little bit of 3-wide racing gone bad.
Actually, it was side and I believe CMS was right in.
Okay.
Or Kevin. I don't know if it was contact or what.
I just know it looked like Kevin and CMS were racing hard, and there might have been a little bit of contact, and then Nitro just got the short end of the stick on that one. But we stay green. Lost a lot of momentum, but still rolling in the right direction. So if he can catch caution, he's not out of it. Meanwhile, that top 2 is starting to drive away from the rest of the field. Clayton looking really strong.
I was going to say, he's doing a pretty good job of holding.
He's doing a great job of holding KJ off, because we know how fast of a truck KJ has. And Clayton's proven he's got just as fast of a truck. He's able to keep him at bay. And they are gapping the rest of the field.
A little bit of different line off of 2. Looks like it gained a little bit of time there, not a whole lot. Closed in about half a truck length.
Clayton starting to wash up just a little bit on the exit of 4. Meanwhile, the battle for third is about to heat up. There is a line of trucks. Kevin and CMS fighting for, I believe, 6th place. Kevin going to clear him. Yes. Big run on the outside. Clears himself into 6th.
Meanwhile, up at the front, Clayton kind of has gained.
Clayton's starting to stretch it out just a little bit. I wonder if KJ's starting to fall off a little bit, or if he might just be saving some, trying to save a little bit of tire. But that 4 is starting to stretch it out. Ooh, that looked pretty close between Will and the wall off turn 4. He kept his foot in it, I know that. Maintains 3rd. Nitro's pitting. Kevin's pitting. I want to say they can make it on one more stop from here. They're trying to short pit, maybe get some fresh tires and see if they can gain a little bit of track position.
Yeah, I don't blame them here completely.
I don't blame them. I don't blame them one bit, because I mean, they haven't exactly been at the front of the field all race. So, you know, see if you can get off strategy and see if you can maybe pick up a couple spots. Because they're not slow by any means. I mean, they've been hanging in the tail end of this group here. So if they can get out, get fresh tires on it, and they might be able to pick up time. Turf coming out of the pits as well. Clayton starting his gap staying pretty steady. It's about 3 or 4 truck lengths.
Yeah.
KJ really starting to run low off the corner. Trying to get anything he can.
Starting to hurt him a little bit here.
I think it is starting to hurt him because he's having to slow down so much to get it turned down to the bottom. That's just killing it. He can't gain that momentum back. Meanwhile, the 3 AMR trucks trying to hook up and see if they can do anything to catch back up. Them top 2 are pulling away.
Clayton's going to be coming into pit road this time.
Clayton's coming, KJ's coming. Looks like everybody's coming.
All of AMR except for the 26.
Will's coming. CMS is coming. Keith stayed out. I believe that will put Keith in the lead at the moment.
Yep.
Sounds like he's coming this time. We'll see how things cycle out. As you see there, Kevin and Turf trying to get hooked up and get rolling. As Keith comes into the pits. Nice and smooth on entry. There comes Turf and Kevin off turn 4. They're going to get their laps back. They are back on the lead lap now. And moment of truth. Where are they going to blend out?
With a huge gap. I believe KJ had a speeding penalty there.
KJ might have had a speeding penalty because he came out behind everybody. There's Nitro going down the back stretch, and KJ now just coming off turn 2. I believe you're right. I think he got penalized.
There's Keith coming out of pit road.
Keith's coming out. Clayton's gonna have a big advantage. It looks like Turf gonna be in second, followed by Kevin in third.
So the field kind of shaken up here on this cycle of pit stop.
The field very shaken up and very spread out. So now it's going to be about who's got the best truck and who can make up time. I will say watch for Keith because he obviously has the freshest tires of the group. Not that tires mean a whole lot at this place, but it's definitely going to be something to keep an eye on. As Turf trying to keep pace with Kevin. That is the battle for second position right now. Clayton is out and running away with this.
Yeah, if he can pull this off, this is going to be a huge win for him.
You just got to keep doing what he's been doing and hope the guys behind him keep racing hard, but keep racing clean, and that way we won't have a caution. Just come down here, execute on pit road one more time, and then it should be pretty smooth sailing. But that battle for second is going to heat up a lot as we have 4 trucks under a blanket right now.
If you got the 18, the 20, the 26, and the 40 all right there battling for second place.
This is going to get fun. It's 1D for C truck versus... No, never mind. Yeah, 1D for C truck versus 3 AMR trucks. Ooh, Turf drives it deep into the corner. A little bit of contact with Kevin. Will running way high, going to try and get his momentum off the corner. And he's going to do so. He's going to maintain that third spot.
Oh, excuse me, it's 2 AMRs and a fatal truck.
Yeah.
But still, Clayton now with a whole backstretch of room to run. No pressure behind that Ford truck whatsoever.
Gotta say that Fatal truck's looking pretty sporty running that bottom. Kevin not giving it up, but Will is making that outside lane work very well. As it's... Ooh!
Position.
That got a little bit tight. Looks like Kevin washed up a little bit, and I think he got into turf just a little bit.
CMS was able to capitalize.
CMS gained two spots out of it. He's up to fourth.
He's up to fourth.
I'll see if Keith and Will can hook up here. Oh, Keith gonna look low. Nope. Just killing his momentum. Gonna tuck in line behind and see if they can do anything to run that Ford truck down.
KJ just now entering turn 1. That's gonna be the big truck to watch now. He knows he has, but he doesn't have the position on the track. Does he try to save it as much as he can here?
No, I think it's too late to try and save. You would have had to have been doing that the first run.
3's coming in this time as long as with nitro.
Cannot make a mistake, boys. This is your last stop. This is a money stop.
At least one lap for Yells on here. E4 of Clayton stayed out.
It looks like everybody stayed out for the moment. I will be honest, if I am Clayton right now, knowing the lead you have, I would want to pit early. Just to make sure you get it done. Don't make a mistake.
Run it as dry as you can run it.
And that way when you pit, just come in, slap 2 tires on it, and call it a day. Because you're only going to have, I want to say, about 5 laps to run after that. So if your left sides aren't wearing out that much, just come in, 2 tires, probably 1 can of gas, and let it rip.
Yep.
That's what I would do.
And so far, that looks like the strategy that Clayton's going with. As I believe the rest of the field should be coming down to pit road.
Staying out so far. As we're watching these AMR trucks. Hearing a little bit of radio chatter. Might be coming this time. Nope.
Turf coming off of pit road.
Turf should be done pitting now. He's going to come out in front of the AMR guys.
Yeah, he's going to have a look. Oh, pit cycle. Clayton is here right now. Turf is going to be second.
I believe Turf is going to be second once things cycle out. Just waiting to see when the rest of the leaders pit. As Clayton continues to stay out. Looks like Will and Keith are going to stay out. CMS going to stay out. Otherwise, the rest of these guys are done pitting. So it's just Clayton and the AMR guys.
Well, there goes Will. He's going to be going down to pit road this time. So it's CMS.
Cannot make a mistake.
So now it's going to be left to Clayton and Keith. The last two to pit here.
Looks like Will got it wound up pretty good. CMS got it wound up pretty
Clayton's
good.
going to be coming in this time.
Here we go. Your leader, your dominant truck of the night, cannot make a mistake getting to pit road this time. Nice and easy.
On the apron, really nice there.
Oh, he got it wound up nicely.
Decent, yep, pretty decent there. Great.
Keith gonna be coming this time. Will's coming out.
So it's going to be interesting to see where all these drivers line up now.
See Will coming out. I believe that's Turf coming into turn one right now. It's gonna be.
No, Turf is currently coming out of 4.
Oh, oh. Oh, that's Kevin. Kevin's gonna leapfrog them. Clayton coming out.
Yeah, once everything kind of settled after pit cycle, we will get the running order.
Clayton with a healthy lead. As there's Kevin coming off turn 2. Clayton, I believe, is already in the middle of 3 and 4.
Yep, Clayton coming off of 4 now. And crossing the stripe.
Clayton gonna get back to the lead, and it's gonna be a comfortable lead. Keith coming out, and Clayton is already long gone. He should blend out here right about with his teammates. So here comes Keith off too. He's gonna blend right in behind Will, I do believe. That should be the battle for second.
Yep, so Will currently holding these. Kevin and I believe that's either CMS or Turf.
One thing I do know is Clayton has almost a half a track lead over the next closest competitor. And he is making this look easy. This almost reminds me of a couple years ago when I won here.
Yeah, I think Turf had a pit, and he's actually not far in front of Clayton.
Oh.
So yeah, that'll be CMS currently in 5th. KJ, the other dominant truck tonight, having a pit road speeding penalty. The first pit stop this stage, now battling Nitro for what will be 7th place, I believe.
Meanwhile, battle for 4th. CMS going to take it away from Kevin. Keith trying to maintain pace with Will. Will's got a solid truck. Keith cannot get to his bumper and push him at all. He's maintaining about a 2 truck length gap over him.
Yeah, and Keith does have the better tires out of the two. I believe they just go here. Yep.
Leader will be seeing the white this time, I heard. I gotta say, absolute domination this race. Here comes Clayton off of 4. Gonna take that white flag.
Flag brought to you by the Being back soon. The World Rod Racing Network on YouTube. Out of 2 for the final time of the race. Turf giving us a little bit of commentary there at the line as Clayton comes out of 4. He won stage 1, second in stage 2. He'll come across the stripe to win here in Kentucky.
Atta boy. As it looks like Will's going to hang on to second. Keith will be third, and I believe CMS in fourth, Kevin fifth. Tight battle between Nitro and KJ. Yeah, Turf, I got that too, don't worry. Very tight battle of the line between Nitro and KJ. KJ ends up spinning through the grass in, I believe, 7th place. Not at all what he was hoping for after that speeding penalty, that first pit stop. But, Grant, I cannot say enough about that job Clayton did.
Yeah, heck of a job
Oh,
guy.
Turf. Turf.
Was tied for the lead there in the point standings for a couple of weeks. Led for a week or two, and now, fell back last week, and now back to the points lead, I believe, here. For Clayton, as we wait for them to join. We can go ahead and, I guess, get our third place finisher here.
Give me a second, and I'll get second place in here.
10-4.
He's already added. He needs to be.
No, he has another account. Just give me a minute.
Oh, okay.
Hey guys, I just want to let you know I sped on pit road again, so I haven't learned my lesson.
believe you and KJ both did.
KJ both. Yep.
Actually, more I spun out into pit road.
Fastest lap looks like Keith, 31:85.
Grant and I love how we like speeding, so I thought I would show him how to do it.
Well, hey, Turf, did you catch that little battle to the line between Nitro and KJ?
Yeah, I did, and I actually am gonna send the video in because Nitro wrecked him, and I have it on my view. So
I caught it on stream too. I'm not saying one way or the other. I'm just saying it was entertaining.
All right, now seconds in here.
All right, Grant, let's go ahead and kick this off.
So yeah, starting with our third place finisher of Keith, ended up getting the pole. AMR with a 1-2 starting position. KJ, I believe, CMS, I believe, started about 6th, 7th. But those AMR trucks look strong all night long. Your truck
all night long. How about all night? All night long. How about all season long? Good God.
Y'all.
Is Grant lagging for me, or is he lagging for you guys too?
He's been having headset issues ever since we started.
It's my controller, but yeah.
Yeah, Hazard, if you want to take over, go ahead.
Alright, Keith. You had a very strong truck all season long. Continuing that trend tonight with the third place finish. What does that make you feel like heading into next week?
Honestly, I've just been so proud of this team all season long. This is for this to be our first season, and to all but have the Truck Owners Championship sealed up is something I could only have dreamed of. I just can't say nothing bad about my co-owner. He's been amazing all season long. I mean, we started this team from the ground up. We're going to look to continue that going into next week. Hopefully, we get both the Owners and Drivers Championship. Fingers crossed. But, yeah, good race all night. I had a fast truck, took fastest lap of the race, which is awesome. But yeah, I'm just been so proud of this team all season. We're just looking to cap it off with a good run next week, and hopefully walk away as double champions.
I know. I know you talked about you keep talking about the team as a whole, but I want to talk about you this race. You fought back from a lap down after getting
Yeah,
snookered on
coming.
pit. You got snookered on pit road that first stage.
Yeah, I sped coming to Puro in my first go round, and I had to fight like a dog to get back on the lead lap, which I did stage 2, luckily.
So you fight back from a lap down to get on the podium. I gotta say, you proved that why this team is so good. As co-owner, as
I
one of the lead drivers, you're proving exactly what this team is capable
let's
of.
let's just say I got on my horse and chased everybody down. Whew.
Everybody but one.
Yeah, he's gone. He was long gone.
Well, technically two.
Well, yeah, but we don't talk about that.
But yeah, I've just been so proud of this team all season. I just can't say nothing bad about it.
And Will, your thoughts on the situation as well?
I mean, it's been a great run for the team. I mean, it looks like we basically have the team championship locked down our first year as owning the team together. Um, and me and probably gonna end up being Clayton balance the championship next week. So it's it, and the team's just pulled together, and everybody's had good finishes. I mean, CMS got a top three. Keith's multiple wins. Um, I've improved a lot this season. I was just about top five every race, and then KJ with his amazing runs too. So it's a whole team is making this whole thing work, not just a couple people, and it's really good to see that we've been able to come out like we had this first season.
No doubt. And your performance since you left Fatal has very much improved. So I gotta ask, do you think it was the team that was kind of making you feel a little bit slower than others?
No, I'm not gonna say the team because I mean we're aligned with Fatal, so we still have close ties with Fatal. Um, and I don't think it was just leaving the team. I think it was starting. Even though every season I've been here, I've been with a different team. It was just finding the right niche, and me and Keith worked really well together. And then having other good drivers coming as well to help out with that. And then just everybody working together and everybody pushing each other to get better. It helped it a lot. Went from the last season, I didn't run trucks full time, but going to St. Bush last season, not even looking at a run for a championship to my first season in trucks this year and leading the points and going to go fight for it next week. So it's been a major turnaround.
I agree. I mean, as somebody who has been a driver coach to a few different drivers myself, it just once you get with that right group of people, it's like things just click. And I definitely feel like once you and Keith got hooked up together as co-owners, I think that's the boost that you needed to help bring out more of your potential, and we're really starting to see that this season.
Yeah, I think me and Keith work really well together, and starting up this team and showing that what we can do. Just not me and him, but bringing in other drivers too, and having 4 trucks our first season. Starting out with a full team on the truck side, and it's just everybody's pulled together and basically did what we did this season, and it's really good accomplishment in your first season as an owner to be basically probably going to win the championship and all your other and even though it's me, you still have a driver wanting to fight for the driver's title. So it's been a really really good year.
That's
No doubt.
that's just it. You just mentioned that. Job's not finished yet. Like you guys said, you pretty much have the team title on lock, but that drivers' championship's still up in the air. So you got to go ahead and keep your head down, keep pushing, and see if you can come out with multiple pieces of hardware next week.
That's the plan, and hopefully me and Clayton can go down to let the best driver win and have a good fun race next week. I'm excited for it.
Well, congrats on podium for both you guys tonight. You guys go celebrate and start prepping for next week.
Thank you. We will. We'll see you guys for the Bush race momentarily.
Yes, sir.
That was Q3 and Q2, correct?
Yes.
That means we have our winner left. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the driver of the number 4. Carnac Toyota Tundra, Mr. Clayton XXL.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I gotta say, Clayton, absolute domination tonight. I know KJ gave you a little bit of a run early on, but that second stage, that first stage, you took care of business. Was able to make the fuel mileage work. That second stage, things were pretty fun to watch between you and KJ. And then last stage, you decided it was go time. Like, how dialed in was that truck tonight?
Yeah, it was real solid, especially on the long run. It was fun to drive. I didn't really have any issues with it. Wasn't the fastest, obviously lap wise, but it got it done. Like you said, that first stage we got a little lucky with the pit strategy, and that kind of set us up for the race with guys being a lap down. It put some of the fastest cars in the back to start stage three, and then I was just able to kind of check out. Other than KJ, who was on my bumper, but I guess he got caught speeding because I didn't see him the rest of the race.
Yeah, he did. I was excited to watch that battle. I was hoping you guys could have both been mistake free because I still think you would have won out in the long run, but it was going to be entertaining.
Yeah, it was fun racing him and everybody. It was a good race, fun time.
It was a good race, but that last stage you really took them to school. I think you won by about half a lap. Like it was absolute domination tonight, and that's going to be a big wave of momentum heading into the championship race next week. I got to imagine.
Oh yeah, after eating it last week in Iowa, I was a little nervous coming into this race, but yeah, like you said, we had it dialed in and real excited. Should have a point lead. I don't know how much, but it's going to be really close. This final race, it's going to be a really good one.
It's going to come right down to it, which is what, as a fan, as a broadcaster, I like to see them storylines like that. And I think it's going to be one heck of a fight all the way to the last lap.
Can't wait.
Me neither.
Well, Clayton, that truck was dominant all night. You got another win for D4C, and you're going to be heading into the championship race with so much momentum. Where is that championship race actually?
Championship
Vegas,
race
right?
is Vegas, I do
Vegas.
believe.
It's a fun track.
So I gotta ask, like, do you think you're gonna try and roll the dice go for the championship?
Yeah, I mean, I've said it before. If it comes down to it, if I'm able to get off strategy, I'm going to do it. I even did it this race. I don't know. I assume everybody took two on that last stop, or at least the people up front. If they didn't, I'm glad I didn't blow a left rear, but it was. I'm always trying to do something.
Well, I got to. I would just like I was telling the guys in the booth right before that last pit stop. I said, if you're Clayton and you're as strong as you've been tonight, let's go really take them to school. Let's come in, let's throw two tires on it at the end and see if we can really build a margin on them, which I do believe is what you did, correct?
Hell yeah. Well, last I checked, it was a little over 8 seconds, I think.
That's exactly what you needed. Took them to the woodshed. Like we said, strong momentum heading into the championship race next week, and I wish you the best of luck finishing this out.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it.
Congratulations to you next week at Las Vegas. Rolling the dice for the championship.
Hell yeah. I'll see you guys there.
Yes, sir.
Clayton, just to say, Goose said congratulations, buddy, on the win. Good job.
Tom, I appreciate that.
I'm sure he's listening to you.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Alright.
All right, boys. Final thoughts?
Great race.
Describe it. Amazing. Caution free.
Yep.
Yep, caution free.
And dominating is what that Ford truck did all night long.
No doubt about it. Like he said, he was hoping that he and KJ could have fought it out, but in the end, I think that Ford truck was destined to win regardless because that long run speed that he had, nobody could touch him.
Nobody. But that was an amazing battle to the end. time to end. So, thank you for tuning in to the Worldwide Racing League race here at the Kentucky Speedway. Next week, we roll the dice for the championship. All bets are off, and it's time to head to Las Vegas for the Truck Series. We'll see y'all there for Matthew Parkhurst and Weston Grant. I am Hazard County. We'll see you next time for more Worldwide Racing League action. Keep going worldwide.